Sa video natin ngayon, we will solve this segmented cable problem na merong unknown distances. So we have this system shown. The vertical distance from the horizontal line projected from point A is D sub B, and the vertical distance from this horizontal line going to point D is D sub D. And unknown silang dalawa. So how do we solve these unknowns? By setting up equilibrium equations. Yan yung pag-uusapan natin ngayon. So yung first natin gagawin, draw muna natin yung free body diagram ng entire system. So recall na kapag cable, always tension yung dinadala lang. So if we consider joint A, this cable will carry tension, acting away yung force from the joint. So yung reaction dito should be opposite to this direction. So downward and to the right yung components niyan. Therefore, yung reaction natin sa point A would be upward and to the left. Ayan. So this would be AY and this is AX. And ito naman yung tension ng cable AB. So notice na because of the joint equilibrium, whatever this value is, yung tension in AB, that would also be the value of the resultant of AY and AX. So basically, yung resultant reaction ng hinge support is also equal sa tension in the cable. Pag dito naman tayo sa joint E, this will be in tension, acting away sa joint E. Ito yung tension ng cable DE. So the reactions here would be, yung components nito to the left and downward. So ito naman, this would be upward and to the right. So this is EX and this is EY. So this is the free body diagram of the whole system. Now, considering the whole system, we can actually sum up moments about point E. So considering the whole system, we can sum up moments about point E. So ditong banda, we sum up moments about point E equal to 0. We would have AY multiplied by this moment arm. The total distance is 10 meters. Then minus AX, this one, multiplied by 4 meters. Now, this will cause a counterclockwise rotation. By the way, always sa assumptions ko, sa tutorials ko, positive is clockwise, negative naman is counterclockwise. So, we have minus AX multiplied by 4 meters. Then, 7 kN will cause a counterclockwise rotation about point E. And the moment arm is 8 meters. So, minus 7 multiplied by 8. Then, we have 7 kN multiplied by 6 meters. Still counterclockwise rotation. So, minus 7 multiplied by 6. Then, 14 kN multiplied by 3 meters. Counterclockwise pa rin. Ayan. So, we set this to 0. This would be our first equation, or equation 1. Now, for our second equation, we can just consider the summation of forces along X, or along the X direction. Considering the whole system, di ba yung horizontal forces lang would be EX and AX. So, ibig sabihin, kung ano yung value ng AX, this is to the left, and yung EX naman natin is to the right, kailangan equal silang dalawa. So, A sub X should be equal to E sub X. Now, if we look at the components per joint, halimbawa, kinonsider natin si joint D, di ba yung magiging horizontal component dyan would also be equal to EX. Since yung DE nakakonect sa joint E, whatever E sub X is, yan din yung horizontal component ng cable na to. So, notice na kapag andyan tayo sa joint D, the horizontal component of this cable naman, yung cable CD, would also be equal to this value. So, ibig sabihin pala, since walang horizontal external force, lahat ng dinadala ng joints would be the same horizontal component. So, bali yung horizontal component din ng BC would also be equal to EX or AX din, since equal yung dalawa. So, this will simplify our solution. Since AX is equal to EX, and that would also be the X components of all cables. So, TABX would be equal to these values, and equal rin yung TBCX, yung TCDX, and TDEX. Basically, lahat. Ito yung horizontal components ng cable force. So, this is our second equation. Now, for our third equation, we can consider the whole system, then sum up tayo ng forces vertical, or pwede rin, para hindi na natin isasali yung whole system, we can just consider each joint. So, di ba sa cable natin, yung junction points nila, point B, junction point yan ng AB saka BC, then BC and CD meet at point C, then DE and CD meet at point D, or joint D. So, we can just establish joint equilibrium, summation tayo ng forces along Y, then those would establish our 3 additional equations. So, punta tayo sa joint B. If we look at joint B, ito yung magiging components ng forces. Acting away sa joint, we can draw the tensile forces. Ayan. This would be upward and to the left. And BC naman would be downward and to the right. So, considering joint B, if we sum up forces along Y, we would have TABY acting upward yan. Yung TBC naman, acting downward. So, minus TBCY. Then, 7 is acting downward. So, minus 7 is equal to 0. We can transfer negative 7 sa right side ng equation. So, this would be positive. Positive 7. Ayan. So, that's at joint B. Sa joint C naman, we sum up forces still along the Y direction. Kapag dito na tayo na joint, this tensile force would be acting upward and to the left, yung components niya. Yung sa CD naman, downward and to the right. So, this would be TCD. So, we would have the Y component of BC acting upward minus the Y component of CD acting downward should be equal to the force in the joint. So, 7kN is acting downward. We can move that sa kabilang side ng equation. So, this would be 7 still. Then, finally, for the last joint, at joint D, acting away yung tensile forces. So, upward and to the left yung components ng CD, considering this joint. And DE naman would be upward and to the right. So, at joint D, the Y component of TCD is acting upward and also yung TDE. So, TDEY should be equal to this downward load, 14 kilonewtons. So, meron na tayong 5 equations. Equation 3, 4, and this is equation 5. Ayan. Now, let's check our number of unknowns. Unknown si AY, si AX din. So, we have 2 unknowns. Then, AX is just equal to all of these values. We just set this up earlier para magamit natin siya sa ika-6 na equation. So, we have 2 unknowns here. TABY and TBCY are both unknowns. So, we have 4 unknowns na. And also, TCDY, 5 unknowns. And yung TDEY din is also an unknown. So, we have 6 unknowns. So, kulang pa tayo ng isang equation. Since we have 5 equations na, the 6th equation, we can obtain it by using the method of sections. Ito yung pinaka-crucial na information. So, saan tayo magme-method of sections? We actually want a known distance. Diba yung DC, given yan, 3 meters. So, we can actually cut the cable here. Ito yung resulting internal forces, tensile forces. And we can consider the section to the left. Ayan. So, considering the section to the left, we exclude all of these forces. So, ito na lang yung isasali natin. Yung TBC lang yung internal force na included sa cut. So, we can apply the principle of transmissibility by transferring TBC to this joint para magamit natin yung moment arm na 3 meters. So, transferring TBC with this direction sa point na yan, di ba yung components niya to the right and downward. So, ito yung component ng BC along the X direction. And yung component niya along the Y direction would be downward. So, this one. So, ito pala yung TBCY and this is TBCX. But we know na yung TBCX is just equal to AX. So, yan yung gagamitin natin ngayon. Equate natin si TBCX to AX. So, we would have, by the method of sections, we can sum up moments about point A. So, summing up moments about point A, kasali yung 7kN, this will cause a clockwise rotation about point A. So we have 7 multiplied by moment arm na 2 meters. Then next, we have TBCY. This will cause a clockwise rotation about point A. So plus TBCY, moment arm is equal to 2 plus 2, 4 meters. Again ha, tinransmit natin si BC sa joint C. So dito na siya mag-act. And yung moment arm ng TBCY is already 4 meters. Tinransfer natin siya kasi hindi kasi natin alam yung D sa B. So pag hindi natin siya tinransfer, this would also be another unknown. Next, yung TBCX naman, equal rin yan to AX. This will cause a counterclockwise rotation about point A. So we have minus AX. Moment arm ng AX is equal to 3 meters. So AX multiplied by 3. Equate natin to 0. This would be our equation 6. So we have 6 unknowns and 6 equations. We can now solve this simultaneously. Now sa Canon na calculator, alam natin na yung masosolve lang niya would be 4 equations, 4 unknowns. So set up muna natin yan lahat. Copy natin yung equation 3, equation 4, and equation 5. Okay na silang tatlo. Since all of the constant terms are on the right side of the equation and lahat ng variables andyan sa left side. So we just have to tweak this one. The first equation and the last equation. Equation 6. So we can expand this. I will just leave this as an exercise. So expanding this, we have 10ay minus 4ax, and we can move 140 sa right side ng equation. So this would simplify into 10ay minus 4ax is equal to 140. So this is our equation 1. And our last equation naman, if we expand this one, we would have 4tbcy minus 3ax. Move natin yung 14 sa right side ng equation. This would be negative 14. So this is now our fifth equation. So for these equations, we have 5 unknowns. We need to express one variable in terms of another. Now ito yung trick dyan. Recall na yung TABY is also equal to AY. So we can replace this one as AY. Then yung TDEY naman, the Y component of this cable force is also equal to EY. So we can replace this by EY. Ito na yung final equations natin. So we can play with the following equations. It's best to express AY in terms of AX. Then solve na natin siya using 4 equations, 4 unknowns, using our Canon calculator. So let's just modify this equation since this is the shortest equation. AY minus TBCY is equal to 7 is the same as AY is equal to 7 plus TBCY. Ayan, so this is from the first equation. We substitute this to another equation containing AY, which is our fourth equation. So paste natin yan, and we replace AY by 7 plus TBCY. So ito na yung equation natin. We can expand this. I'll just leave this to you as an exercise. We would have the following equation. So 10BCY minus 4AX plus 70. We can move 70 to the other side of the equation. That would be minus 70. So, di ba, 140 minus 70 is equal to 70. Positive 70. So, ito na yung equation combining this one and this one. So, the remaining equations, copy na lang natin. Ayan. So, we now have 4 equations, 4 unknowns. And naka-arrange na rin yung variables natin. TBCY yung first, AX naman yung last. Right now, merong problema sa emulator ko since nag-transfer kasi ako ng files. So, I will just use the solve block dito sa MathCAD. So, Control 7. Our unknowns are TBCY, AX, TCDY, and EY. Considering the 4 equations. But yung MathCAD, kaya niya sana yung 5 equations. But again, we set this up na 4 equations para kaya na siya ng calculator natin. Yung allowed sa board exam. So we copy the following equations. These are our constraints. Take note ha na if nag-input ka na sa mode 5 ng Canon calculator, arrange the variables such that same yung order nila. And also take note na if for example, dito sa first equation natin, walang TCDY dyan, it would have a coefficient of 0. So ito yung 4 equations natin. So in our solver, we press Ctrl M to add a matrix. And we have 4 unknowns, so we press Shift Enter 3 times. Ayan, 4 unknowns. So we have AX, TBCY, TCDY, as well as AY. Press colon, then we find the missing values. So we have AX, TBCY, dapat same order as this one, then TCDY, and AY. Wait lang. EY pala, hindi AY. So, ito rin. EY. So, we have 30, 19, 12, and 2. Yun na yung values ng unknowns natin. And since yung equation na nilaroan natin was this one, AY is equal to 7 plus TBCY, meron na tayong TBCY equal to 19. So, masosolve na rin natin si AY. So, lagay lang natin to sa ilalim. Ayan. Press colon. Ito na yung value ng AY. So, sulat na lang din natin yung iba. AX is equal to 30. This one. Naka-order din yan, yung variables natin. TBCY is equal to 19. And TCDY is equal to 12. So, ito na yung unknowns natin. EY rin pala. EY is equal to 2. So, ito na yung 5 unknowns na nakuha natin using the above equations. So, next na gagawin natin, kukunin na lang natin yung resultant ng cable forces. And yung resultant would use the components. Take note na lahat ng X components ng cable forces natin equal to AX. So, yan lang yung i-prepare natin. So, bale, yung TAB is equal to square root of AX squared plus AY squared. Since, di ba, yung AY is also equal to TABY. So, press equals. We have this value. And this is also the resultant reaction dito sa hinge. Sa hinge at A. So, lagay na lang din natin. This is also equal to RA. So, yan yung tension in AB. Next, for BC naman, this would be AX. That's still the horizontal component of BC. And ito, papalitan natin ng TBCY. So, we have 35.51056 cable force dito. Next, for CD naman, we just replace this one. Yung Y component niya, magiging TCDY. So, this would be 32.31099. Then, for cable DE, we would have TDE is equal to the resultant of AX and EY. Again ha, EY and TCDY are equal. So this will give us 30.06659. And this is also equal to the reaction at E. Ayan. So if you look at the cable forces, we can now identify the maximum and minimum tension. The maximum tension is actually the tension in AB. So ito yung max. Or let's say Tmax. Ayan, maximum tension. The minimum tension naman occurs dito sa point E. Or this cable, TDE. 30 lang. So this is T minimum. So basically, para ma-generalize natin, Tmax is equal to the maximum of all cable values. So we have 39. Then sa minimum naman, we have 30.06659. Now, how about for the distances? Diba, unknown yung DB, unknown din yung DD. So, to solve them, we can use the computed cable forces. Then, we will just use the components. Bale, diba alam natin na yung TAB, yan yung cable force in AB. Kung kukunin natin yung X component niya, we just need to equate it sa AX. So, if we look at this triangle, this one, what is the horizontal distance? di ba, this horizontal distance would be equal to 2. And the vertical distance naman would be equal to dB, considering this triangle. Ayan. So, component na lang natin, we have 2 divided by the hypotenuse. The hypotenuse is equal to square root of x squared plus y squared. So, 2 squared plus d sub b squared. Equal yan dapat sa TABX. But alam natin na yung TABX, right here, equal lang yan sa AX. And nakuha na kasi natin yung AX. So, equate to AX, then we solve d sub b. So, we have 2 roots. One is negative and the other one is positive. We only consider the positive root. So, assume all greater than 0. So, 1.73 yung value ng d sub b. Now, for d sub d naman, you may consider TDE or TCD. Depende na yan sa'yo. But ako, gagamitin ko na lang yung TCD. So, TCD multiplied by the horizontal component over the hypotenuse. We actually consider this triangle. Ayan. So, the horizontal distance is equal to 3 meters. And this vertical distance naman, corresponding sa line na yan, this vertical distance is equal to d sub d minus 3 meters. So, d sub d minus 3. Yan yung vertical component niya. So, we have 3. Then, divided by the hypotenuse, we have 3 squared plus d sub d minus 3. Square din natin. Equal yan dapat sa horizontal component ng cable, which is still AX. Then, solve natin yung d sub d. So, right now, we have 2 roots. We have 1.8 and 4.2. So, alin yung pipiliin dyan? Notice na sa figure natin, d sub d is longer than 3 meters. So, hindi pwede yung 1.8. Therefore, we assume only values na greater than 3 meters dapat. So, yung 1.8 will be excluded. 4.2 yung sagot natin. Ayan, 4.2. So, this will be d sub d. Ayan. So, meron na tayong d sub b and d sub d. Yung last na isosolve natin, yung total length ng cable. So, for the total length of the cable, we just need to add all of these lengths. If we look at BC, we draw this triangle. The horizontal component is equal to 2 meters. And this vertical distance naman, corresponding to this triangle, would be 3 minus dB. And if you look at this triangle for DE, the horizontal component is 3 meters. And this vertical distance would be equal to d sub d minus 4 meters. So, d sub d minus 4. So, add na lang natin lahat. Yung length ng AB is equal to 2.64659. Ayan. Square root of 2 squared plus dB squared. Considering this triangle. For BC naman, we have 2 squared plus 3 minus dB squared. Then for CD, we have 3 squared plus d sub d minus 3 squared. This would be 3.23. And the length of DE is equal to 3 squared plus d sub d minus 4 squared. Adding all of them, the total length of the cable would be equal to 11.25172. So ito na yung summary of answers natin.